Hey, what's going on, fellas? It's Classic right here. Just a lot of news to talk about. Just want to start off. First off, last night's Impact, which I felt was a great show. It got its highest rating for a 2-hour show so far, which is a 1.5. And I have to say, great job, TNA. Let's keep it going. Like I said, the show last night was really good. I wouldn't say it's compared to last week's, there was much more wrestling than there was, segments and promos and everything, which is good. I mean, I still like to see my promos. I love to see Scott Steiner, with his gibberish and everything, but it's always good to, have a mix between the two. But this week we got more wrestling, and it was great. Frankie Kazarian and Christian Cage had a good match, and the main event was great as well. Definitely check out the replay if you didn't see it. Like I said, it got a 1.5, which is very good, and I hope that can continue to keep going within the next couple of weeks. To see it is a 1.5, that's good build up behind this Sunday's pay-per-view, which is Genesis, and I'm very looking forward to that pay-per-view. Got a couple matches on there I'm really interested in. You have the X Division match between Jay Lethal and Sonjay Dutt. I want to see what they're going to do with that. You have Team 3D versus Motor City Machine Guns. Don't feel it's going to be a great match, but let's just see where they go with the whole X Division thing. By the way, I thought Team 3D's promo before their match on the X Division just this past Thursday was great. How they ran into the cafeteria and just beat everybody down. I thought it was funny. Of course, the main event, Kurt Angle and Nash versus Sting and the Mystery Partner. Everyone's saying it's Booker T. I'm pretty sure it's Booker T. I'll get to that in a second. But the match I'm looking forward to, of course, the Instant Classic. I'm looking forward to Christian Cage versus Frankie Kazarian. I think that match is going to be great. A ladder match. Wow. I think it's going to steal the show. You can say it could steal the show. I think this one will steal the show. Like I said, definitely check out Genesis. It's worth it. Not too many dull matches on there. Also, Samoa Joe and Robert Roode is going to be good. So check that out. AJ Styles and Tomko versus Steiners, it could be good, like I said, I want to see what happens. I don't think that Steiners will win the tag titles, but we can see what happens. Shop of Horrors, not really looking forward to that. Just not a fan of Black Rain at all, and he doesn't do well with Abyss, so we'll see. But the rest, the women's title, I'm pretty sure that'll be a good match for women's bout, so definitely check out Genesis if you can, man. Just check it out. But earlier today, I've seen that TNA has unveiled their own, Save Us 222 type promo, the Save Yourself type promo. They came out with this website. It's 11T11N07A.com. Basically, it takes you to this picture. On the left side, you can see Sting right there, of course, and then on the right side, it's got like these words or something. And you see, you can see like the word Borden spelled backwards, which is Sting's last name, Steve Borden. You can see Genesis wrote out like crazy, but you can tell it's Genesis. You can see November 11th, which is the date. But the most important thing at the bottom in big white letters spelled backwards, you see Huffman, and that's Booker. Booker Huffman. That's his last name. So I say a little bit too late with the build up behind this. It's kind of lackluster as well compared to the Save Us 222. This is one that's just like I've done crossword puzzles in grade school that's harder than this. But like I said, they're trying, and just a little build up behind the pay-per-view, so we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure it'll be Booker T. I also read that some reports, I don't know if it's true, but read something that says Carlito actually wants his release from WWE. He said he's not in favor of the direction that he's going in. I mean, I can't say anything. I mean, that's his choice and everything. I mean, he's just been jobbing the past couple of weeks, so I mean, if he wants to leave, I would, if he wanted to, ask to go to ECW or SmackDown or something, man. I would love to see him on ECW, honestly, most definitely. So, I don't want to see him leave the WWE. Even though he could go to TNA, which would be good, I really don't want to see him leave. Just like Shelton, I think they can push him, but they're just not doing it because they're stuck on Raw, and pretty much nothing for them to do except job against Snitsky and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But yeah, it's whatever Carlito decides to do. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm not that big of a fan, but I do like the guy in the ring. Also, this past Wednesday, CNN aired a piece on professional wrestling, of course, steroids. I thought it was an okay documentary. They interviewed Chris Canyon. Well, I just don't see why, but they interviewed him. You know, he talks about him taking 1 million painkillers a day, so this makes it look even more, you know, terrible. They interviewed Cena, they interviewed Vince and London McMahon, which I thought they did a good job. The thing that got me the most was a couple things. One thing is when they interviewed Cena said, I'm quoting this now, he said, "I can't tell you that I haven't used steroids, but you can't prove that I have." And I'm just like, I don't get that at all. I mean, if you're saying that, of course you use steroids. I mean, I feel like most everybody use steroids. I mean, you can't deny that. But just to say it like blatantly like that, I mean, it's to say that you can't say that you haven't. Right there, that's saying, bam, that you use steroids. No matter what you say after that, that's saying you use steroids. So I didn't see the point of that. They also interviewed Benoit's father, Chris Benoit's father. And he was, you know, talking about his son and everything. And he said buying his son a weight set when he was younger was the worst mistake he ever made in his life. And I'm just like, you know, you didn't know the guy, you know, was going to do what he did. You just didn't know. And then he's saying that he doesn't believe that brain damage had anything to do with his son doing what he did, even though his finisher, or one of his finishers, was a flying headbutt, and he did that, what, God, how many times in his career? Countless. It's just like, I mean, you just gotta face the fact the guy, he was rough in the ring, and, you know, he got the brain damage, so, you know, whatever. Like I said, I thought it was a good documentary. Check it out if it comes on CNN again. But that should be it for me. Not much to say now. Like I said, catch out Genesis this coming up weekend. Definitely check it out. Please don't miss that show. For the love of God, you gotta see Frankie Kazarian, Christian Cage. That's it. That's the Classic 8. I'm out.